Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So my name is Martino and today we are going to make a bank card animation. So this is what I mean. So we have these bank cards, you see, and when you click on it, it expands and show the details of the page. So that's what we are going to do in this session today. Okay, so let's just dive into it. So I'll just reduce the video and come back here. So to do that, I have created a stateful widget. Okay, so the whole idea is to first of all create like the card and then add like the animation with also like the details of the page. So I'll just open my simulator. Here it is, and reduce this by this. Okay, and let's just run it. So I'll just add like colors, that blue here, for example, to see how it goes. So what I did was like I created a container with I gave it a margin, and also I set like the height and the width of the container with decoration, like a basic container. So what I'm gonna do next is to add like to change like the color into a radial gradient, because as you see on the video, this color is not like a unique color. It is a radial color. It's a gradient, you see. So here we have like a purple, and then in the middle, in the center, we have a pink. So I have created a file with like all the color codes. So we have the purple, the blue one, and the pink. Yes. So let's just use the purple and the pink to make like this first radial gradient. So let's replace this, okay, by let's replace it by gradient and add radial gradient. Okay, radial gradient will take like colors. So let's give to it two colors. So first of all, we have like our utils. First color is the purple one. Let's just add the purple one first, and then add the pink one. Okay, and let's just try to run it. So so what's actually the problem? I mean, there's not really a problem. Let's just, okay, so we have this. I think we should reverse it. So I'll change it by color pink here, and then color purple. All right. Okay, so we have something like this. I'll try to improve it. So I'll add like a radius, and the radius will be this 0.8. Okay, so I think it is much more better. And now what we are going to do is to like add these text and also the other components. So let's just create a child here, the child, and give it a column. Okay, so the column with the children. So we have like the row. Okay, a row with the children. So first of all, test the premium test, right? So premium. Okay, and let's just add like a test style here. Let's set the color to white. The font size, let's just take like the font size, let's just take 20. Yes. Okay, font weight, we will set it to bold. Okay, yes, so we have something like that. And let's just duplicate it. I'll duplicate it, okay, with this here. And here I'll change like the text so it will be the dream bank. Okay, cool. Now I will add a main axis alignment, that space between. Okay, and here I'll put a const here. I really don't like lint errors. Okay, so I think we are good. Now let's add also a padding. So here, let's give it a padding symmetric, and here let's put like horizontal 20, let's say 25. Okay, and also vertical, let's keep it 25 both. Okay, so I think that's very good. And next, let's just do this like SIM card ship widget, like the whole row. Okay, so I'll add like this image. So I'll add the ship image. In the project, I have already imported the ship image, so I'll just call it. So I have the asset and the ship.png. So let's scale it. It's okay. Yeah, you see it's very big, so let's just scale it. I'll give it a scale of 6. Okay, too small, so let's give it 5. Okay, I think 5 is cool. 5 is really cool actually. And here, let's make some kind of spacing and give it 20. And let's add also a text. So this will be like the account number. Okay. 20. All right. And also 6623. All right. So I will also add the styling. Colors that white. Okay. And the font size, let's keep it 19. Sorry, 18. Okay, that's cool. And now I'll put my const there. And also, I'll add also the spacing into the top. So I'll add 20. Okay, I think that's cool. I'll also add some kind of spacing, the left spacing. So let's say give it 15. All right. Now 15, I think, will be big. Okay, that's cool. All right, and then now let's just add a spacing. So I'll add a spacer and create also the last row, like the name of the card holder and like this logo of MasterCard. So I'll also I'll also put the text there. So here I will add the name of the channel, Flutter is. Okay. And here, styling, text style. So the font size, I'll keep it 25. Too big. Okay, so 22. Color that white. And yes, I think it is good. It is good. Now let's add the image. So the image here is the MasterCard one. I already have it. So I'll just call it, okay, master car.png. Okay, let's give it a height like this, 15, and this width. Okay, not so bad. I think it is good. We can leave it there, but I can still reduce it like this, and also here we can still add like a main axis alignment, or just add like a spacer. Yes. All right, so we have it. Great. So I think we are done with the first part. All right. Now let's take a look at the video again. So when we click on it, yes, it opens up. So that's it. So you will notice like three things here. So first of all, when we click on the button, there is no margin. You see, so it's like the page expands, so no margin uh, at the left or the right. So there is like, this is the first parameter to take in account. And also we have like the size of the card that is increasing, you see, so it is increasing. So this is the first parameter to take in account. And the third parameter is basically like the color. So let's look at like the radial gradient here, you see. It is basically like a purple and the pink one. And then when we expand it, it changes a bit. So it becomes like become more blue, you know. So is it like we are making some kind of animation between the purple color and the blue color finally. So this is the third parameter to take in account. So to do that, I will create like three parameters, okay, three animation parameters. So let's just go there, and because we will have like animation yeah, stuff on the page. Let's just add the ticker provider state mixing. Okay. Okay, what's the problem here? Oh yeah, it's not here, sorry. Okay, so it's here. Okay, so then we have it. And now I'll create three parameters as I was saying. So the first one will be let's say the head animation, and the second one will be the margin animation, and the third one will be the color animation, as I said. And now we will have like one controller, you see, that will one animation controller that will control like all these values. So we will create like we will define a new parameter, animation controller, and we will give it like animation controller. Yes, that's good. And now let's define all these variable here in the initialization function. So first of all, the animation controller, let's give it like animation controller vsync always this, and the duration will be you can define anything you want, but here I will just take 500 as the duration of the animation. And then what's next, let's just define the head animation. So the head animation will be like a twin, you know, like a change in between this initial head and like the head of the screen. So it is like a twin between 0.21 and 1, you see. Yes, so here to define it, we'll just do twin. Okay, let's put this. Okay, double. Then it begins from 0.21 to 1, and then we will animate it uh, and by the animation controller. Yes, and it's just do it like this. All right, cool. So second one will be the margin animation. Okay, so the margin also, it is the same thing. So it starts from 20 to 0. Okay, so let's just do something. I'll just duplicate this and change like this. So I'll put like the margin animation, and I'll change this from 20 to 0 actually. And we have our third parameter, that is the color animation. So the color animation will be a color twin, right? Between like the purple color and the blue color. So I have already defined like the purple and the blue. So I'll just call them here. So color twin, and the begins utils. I'll call my utils function color purple. Okay, to utils color pink. No, color blue. All right. Yes, then I will animate it with the animation controller. Okay. Yes. So that's basically it for the definition of animation. So now, what produces the animation? What makes the card expanded? It is while we click on the card. So to do that, um, I'll just wrap this center of widget inside a gesture detector widget. All right, and let's give it like an on tap function. Okay, so that's it. So now what's next? Let's just add like a new values. Not yet. Let's just wrap like the center inside an animated builder. Okay, yeah. So I'll just pick the builder widget here. Okay, then I'll change it a bit. I'll add like animated builder. All right, we'll take this. Okay, so we'll take a parameter named animation. So here I will give it like the head animation. You see the head animation. Let's go. Yes. So that's it. Now, as we have defined it, now we can come here and instead of like keeping the 0.28, we'll just add the head animation, that value. All right, and also here for the margin. Okay, for the margin, instead of adding like or keeping like the 20, we will change it uh, by the margin animation, that value. Okay, so it is no more a constant, so we will remove the constant. Yeah, of course, there will be some null values. It's not a problem. Okay, so now after restarting, we have our cards back. So nothing really happens because for now we are not animating anything yet. We have just defined the params. So here, let's just control our animation. So let's just do let's just animate the head first. So do like the head controller, or sorry, the animation controller, that value, no, that forward. Yes. So now let's see what happens. Okay, so that's what really happens. Okay, so when you click on it, you have it like this. All right, no problem. So what we will do is let's put some conditions here. So if like we have our head animation that status completed, um, if it is completed, we will then reverse it, right? So if it is completed, we will reverse the controller. So reverse. Okay. Otherwise, we will move it forward. Yes, and animation controller that forward. Okay, so let's just comment out this. Okay, and hot restart. Then we have it. All right. So that's it. That's the first part. Okay. So right now is not so bad, but let's change like the container widget into um, an animated container widget. Animated container widget. You want to add some curves. So duration, we can still like use like the animation controller. Uh, okay, let's just use this. Okay. Okay, so it is more slower. I'll just reduce it. I'll maybe keep it. Okay, cool. 200s. Okay, cool. Now, let's add some curves. Curves that is example. Okay, I can make some kind of bouncing. I see. All right, yeah. Okay, so let's just keep the ease one. No problem. Okay, so yes, that's it for now. I think we are getting somewhere really interesting. So what's next to do? So the next thing you can clearly see like when the card is animating, you can clearly see that we still have like our widgets or like our text into the top, no kind of spacing, you see. So it is due to like this padding value. For example, if I remove it, for example, let's say, you see, so yes, if I remove it, there will be no padding here, no vertical padding. So we just try to like make some change in there to um, to have like a padding defined for like this size of the screen. See, so here what I will definitely do is I will call my head animation. Okay, that value, and yes, no more constants. So let's just do this. So nothing changed. Okay, no problem. And I will add like I will multiply it by this value, for example. So when I multiply it, I have this. You see? So the padding is depending now on the head of the card. So that's very interesting. See, well, you can still update or like change the value to see how it will look like. But basically, that's it. But I prefer the last one, the 80. So we have it. I think we are good for now. I'm really sure we are getting somewhere. All right. So what's next to do? Let's just look at this part of the. Okay. So we have it. Yes. So next thing to do is like to create this part of the project, like the weekly status and all of this. Let's create it. Okay. So to do that, I will just add like a stack widget here. I will wrap. I will wrap like the center, like the animated container, into a stack widget, and then add this like this text and all of this after like the card. So what I mean is definitely this. I'll put my stack widget here. Okay. And then I'll define like some kind of alignments. All right. And some kind of align widgets. Sorry. And let's give it a center. Okay. And after that, after this stack widget, let's just give it a child with a column, right? Yes, a column. And okay, what's next? Children. Okay, and I'll also define like some kind of axis alignment properties, and put it to center, and same with the main axis alignment. Okay, and here I will add my test, like I will add the weekly status test. Okay, so weekly status test, just add it, weekly status, and here I'll define some kind of styling. Okay, styling, the style, font size, okay, 35. The colors, that's white. Good. 35 is really big. Let's change it. Let's put 25. Yeah, 25 is, I think it is cool. 25 is very cool. Okay. I don't really know what you think, but I think 25 is really cool for that. Okay. Maybe 30. Why not 30? Okay, cool. 30 is much more better. So let's just keep our page like this. Okay. And what we'll do next is let's add like let's add, okay, first of all I'll add the cons thing here, and I'll also add the cons one size box. Size box, I want to make some kind of spacing here. Okay. Yeah, we have it. All good. Now we have it. Now our next step is to like create these parts. Okay, these tabs. So I call them tabs. So to do that, I have defined some kind of static data here. So I call the whole list stats. Maybe I should change it to stat list. Okay, so we have like the tabs: Netflix, games, animes, and also the savings. So each data has the tab and also the data within, like these values here. You see these values here. So in order to make this tab, we will just go straight. So let's just create a row. Okay, we'll create a row, and the row will take like children. So here, let's just call like the start list, and let's map it. We'll map it to a list. Okay, and then let's say let's just put S there, and here we have something like this, and it will return like a container. Okay, so like the container will have something like this. Let's put the child. So the child will be the uh, S tab value. All right. Okay, so that's definitely something like this. I'll just put the main axis alignment that to center, and let's make some designs here. So the bus decoration. So here the bus decoration. Let's give it some kind of um, let's say color. So color here, color that's white. Why not? Okay, I think it's good. And also some border radius. Okay, so border radius, that's circular, and yeah, I'll just give it like 5. Why not? Yeah, 5. Okay, so we have something like this. I'll add some padding. So the padding, let's give it 5. Yeah, or 6. Let's give it 6. Okay, not so bad. Yes, that's cool. And also maybe some margin of 5 also. Why not? Margin. Okay, so then we will have something like this. Also, I'll put the names, like the tabs names, into uppercase to uppercase. So we have something like this. All right, that's good. Now, what we'll do next is to try to like select the tabs. Okay, so to select the tabs, we'll just swap the container inside an equal widget or an equal button, whatever. Okay, and the untap function. So here, what we just do is let's just print like the index of the tab. Okay, so let's just say the start list that index of s. Okay, so if I do it, so oh no, if I click on it, you will see here in the console. If I click on game, I have the index 1, and name I have the index 2, the 7, so all is working well. Okay, yeah, so let's just define a variable. Let's say like if like the active tab the active tab definitely. So let's call it int active tab index. So I'll give it like 0, and here every time we click on the equal, we'll just set like the active tab index to the start list that index. No, index of S. All right. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, we can still change this to debug print. No problem. Okay, and convert this to string. All right, that's good. So now let's just make some kind of controls depending on like the active tab. So here, for example, the active tab has like the color white and the other one are transparent, you see. So let's just make something like this. So first, what we'll do is we'll change this align. So instead of just putting the colors that white, let's just make the control. So let's say if the active index is equal to the stat list that index of s, yeah, if that's it, we'll put it to white, colors that white, otherwise it will be transparent. All right, so we have something like this. So we'll mix the same thing to the test of the color. So we will copy like the same statement and styling the text style. I definitely want to make it more bold, so I'll put it font weight and I'll put it to this. And now we have our color. So let's go here and let's make this. Okay, so okay, so if we have this, let's put the color into like color that purple. So let's just use like the utils. No, pink. Let's use the pink. Can definitely be very cool. Oh yeah. So otherwise we have the colors that white. So we have something like this. Yes. So how do you think about it? I think it's very cool. Okay. And now let's swap like all these whole thing. You see like we have some kind of shadow or like yeah, shadow here. So I will wrap like the whole column inside container and add some box shadow properties. So decoration, box decoration, shadow, box shadow. Okay, box shadow. And the color here, let's say colors. Dark black with opacity 0.15, and also the blue radius. Let's put it. Let's set it to 2. And now let's add now the border radius. So I think it should be the same border radius. So here we have like the 5 as the border radius. So let's keep it 5 here. Okay, we have something. I think we are good. Now I'll try to add some margin. Edge insert. That symmetry can output 30. I think 30 even does not suffice. Now let's put it to 40. I don't understand, but yeah. 55. All right. So, see, we have something. We are good. Okay. Okay, so that's very nice. Okay, so next step, we will now like add these parts like the graphs. Okay, so for the graphs, for the graphs, what we will definitely do is to create like a new row. Okay, let's create a new row after this one. And I'll add the size was, and I'll keep it 40. And here I'll create also a new row. Now the row, 1 second. Yeah, cool. So the row here, the value that we are getting here are like these datas. So I think we really need to also define like a data variable to every time update like the data of the current tab. I I hope you understand what I mean. So to do that, let's come back here and let's create, or like let's set a new, let's create a new variable first. So let's call it let's define it first. So is it like a list of map of string key and dynamic value, and let's call it like the active data. No, let's say active tab data. And here to define it, I will also give it like the first list of like the first data, the data of the first tab, right? So something like this, okay? So now every time the user clicks on like a tab, I will set it now. I hope I didn't put final here, okay? So active tab data, okay? So that will be equal to the s that data. All right, cool. So I think we are good to go. Now, what we are going to do is here actually we'll make some kind of mapping also. So here the children will definitely be the active tab data that we will map to list, okay? And here, okay, let's return a container once again. Oh. Okay, so what's the problem here? Yeah, that's it. And let's call it value list. Okay, so here we have like the weight. Let's keep it 26, for example. And here let's define like the decoration, and the border radius, let's keep it 50. And let's define also a border. So I'm working on this part, you see. So it has like a border and also a border radius. So the border here will be border that all colors that white. And let's keep it like this. Okay, you can see things are showing up there. That's a very good sign. Make axis alignment that's center. All right, that's cool. Now here the value. Here definitely we'll give it a head. So we'll take like the value list. The value list contains like each data item is a map, you see. So it contains like this value. So let's just come here and add like value. Okay, so yeah, it's saying the int is not a subtype of double. So what I will do in this case, I will add like kind of I'll parse it. So double the parse. Okay. And then put it into string. Okay, so you can see we have some things there. So now we will just scale it. We'll increase like the scale. So here, let's just add let's just add um, let us add that. Let us multiply this by 6 to see. Okay, so we have something like this. I think that's not really bad. So I'll change this to 2. Okay, that's now more bold. I think it's very interesting. Okay, so yeah, I think we should increase this again. All right, now it's good. Okay, so we can still add some margin, right? Let's add some margin here. So I'll have like defined symmetric, and the margin here, let's keep it. Okay, 20. Nice, 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 nice. And what's next? Okay, you can see here things are changing a bit. You can see, I think that's really interesting. Now, to make it animated, let's just replace this by an animated container. Animated container, let's give it like a duration. And here, duration, milliseconds. Okay, and now see the magic. No, let's keep this. Okay, this is magical. Yeah. Okay, so that's what we finally have. Okay, now next thing to do is um to add like these values below the graph. See the slot. So let's just wrap it inside a column and keep it centered. Okay, here also. Awesome. Okay, now let's just add some spacing. 20. Why not? And here, let's add the text, and it will basically be like this value, you see. So let's come here, value list, and we give it the value. I think we don't have an error. Yeah, because it might be a string. Okay, no more error. And now let's define some styling. The font size, let's give it 20. No, 20 is very big. 17. Cool. 17. I'm kind of skeptical, but yeah, that's nice. Let's get that. And the color here is like definitely this. Okay. Let's come back to now. I'll have to do this. Okay. All right, awesome. Next thing to do is to add like the dollar signs here. So I'll just do this and put my dollar sign. That's great. That's great. So look at what we've done. Yeah. Now, last thing to do is to add like the total balance. Yeah, and also fix this lint error. Okay, nice, 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 nice. Now here, let's add the spacing, and height. And let's put some values like this. And here, let's add a test and put like total 4 to 5. Then this. Okay, let me just copy this. All right. Oh yeah. Okay, so it is not definitely here. It is outside the loop. So after this part here, now it's calm. That's good. I'll just add some styling also. Style, text style, color, colors, right? Font size, let's keep it 35. I think that's good. That's really good. But the spacing is not really consequent. So I will increase it like this. I think this is very nice now. And I think we should add some spacing here also. Font size box. Right. Okay, I will increase it once. All right, so that's it basically. And now yes, you can still see like it is showing up every time. So we will just hide it whenever the size of the cat is getting reduced. See, so I think that's the next step. Yes, so let's see. I think it's really nice for now. So this whole part is just put a condition, all right? And the condition it will be like, oh, I will like this. Okay, so I'll say if the height animation that value is greater and equal than 0.8, let's show this. Otherwise, hide it. Yes. So what's happening? Oh yeah. Okay. Now let's see this. So you see with the condition now, if we have like if the screen is getting reduced, yes, we are adding like the weekly status part, and when the screen is getting larger, we show it, and then we can still have this animation fields. So yes, I think that's definitely it. I don't really know if there is something we need to do back, but yes, I think we have been able to make it very nice. Let's play around with it. Oh, that's called this tab. Yeah, look at it. Very nice. How do you think about it? Okay, so yes, I don't know if I should add some other things, but I think that's really nice. Okay, so that's what I wanted to show you in this tutorial. So I I hope you have really enjoyed it. And yes, if you have some improvement or like some suggestion to do, just add them in the comment. And if you like this video, just subscribe and click on the like button. I'll be pushing some other videos in the next weeks. So yeah, your support will be really, really appreciated. So you can like and share it with your friends if you want. So guys, yes, that's what I wanted to show you. I'll put the link of the code in the description so that you can yeah, clone the project and yes, make some other thing with that. So thank you very much for watching and see you next time. Bye.